Next up on KCRW, we've got some live music for you, get you into the weekend frame of mind. Always a pleasure to welcome Brett Dennen to our studios. Hello.
How are you? It's good to be here.
Oh, man.
So good.
Always happy to see you, my friend.
I'm always happy to see you, and we've been looking forward to this for a while.
You look ready. You look poised.
Yes. Well, I'm home. I've been on the road for 3 weeks or so.
Yeah.
And so now I'm back, and I get to play with all my friends.
Yeah, you got a little hometown crowd coming out for the El Rey tonight.
Right.
So good news, we got tickets to give away in a few minutes for that show. And also a new album of songs to play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got a new record out called Por Favor. Came out last Friday.
Well, why don't we get into your first set, and we'll break in between, catch up, talk about the album. Brett Dennen, live on KCRW.
Let's do it. Orion is on his head, and my love is out on the ledge. Get to the bonfire and get undressed. My boots are caked with clay, these clothes are loose, and my appetite's gone. Throw them in the bonfire where we belong. Our love is sacred, wounded and naked, like a sunburned kiss. We are changing, fighting for the same thing where the lightning lives. And I wanna love you for the way you are, not the way I am. So let's go now, back to the bonfire where we began. I slowed back into my tent to shake out the vertigo. The only one who got any sleep last night was that grumpy volcano. Up before the drunks come home, with sleep still in our eyes, to see another bonfire bleed in the sky. Our love is sacred, wounded and naked, like a sunburned kiss. We are changing, fighting for the same thing where the lightning lives. And I wanna love you for the way you are, not the way I am. So let's go now, back to the bonfire where we began. Back to the bonfire where we began. I remember you there, holding up the universe. I watched the wind playing with your hair, and that love had run its course. Why is there only one word for love and all of its beautiful curses? Our love is sacred, wounded and naked, like a sunburned kiss. We are changing, fighting for the same thing where the lightning lives. And I wanna love you for the way you are, not the way I am. So let's go now, back to the bonfire where we began. Back to the bonfire where we began. Back to the bonfire where we began. All right. Well, that song's called Bonfire. And it's inspired by, last year I got to go on a trip to Africa, and we hiked Kilimanjaro. And that hike was probably the greatest acid trip I've ever been on. But I've never done acid, so I don't really know. But It inspired that song, and I experienced all sorts of things in my brain up there at altitude. Okay, this is another new song. It's called What's the Secret? Whenever I got nothing going on, I call my old friend Jealousy up on the phone. Unpack my little blue box of boredom on the lawn. Neighborhood comes strolling along. I hear she comes, getting high on a little white light. And you know me, man, I never been one not to try. I lost my candor, didn't mean to, making it but I cried. It's too late to apologize. What's the secret? I don't know, I'm wasted. What's the secret? I don't know, I'm wasted. Disappointment casts a spell. I emptied my pockets in the wishing well. We pray to Mercury, believe in miracles. We don't believe in ourselves. What's the secret? I don't know, I'm wasted. What's the secret? I don't know, I'm wasted. Whatever you feel, it's real. It's real. Yeah, it's real. Nothing else is true. No one else is you. What's the secret? I don't know, I'm wasted. What's the secret? I don't know, I'm wasted. What's the secret? I don't know, I'm wasted. Whatever you feel, it's real. Yeah, it's real. Nothing else is true. No one else is you. All right. Well, this song is about a place I like to go to when I want to get out of town. It's up in the mountains close to where I grew up. I am up on old Strawberry Road, trying to keep my head from spinning out of control. How much love can one heart hold? You left me wanting more. What can make a house a home? I'm not so sure. Every morning I wake up with a little emptiness. I try to fit it through the day, but I must admit, whenever I get to feeling lonely, I put some Jerry on and drift until I'm gone. gutter, out of the cold. How much love can one heart hold? You left me wanting more. What can make a house a home? I'm not so sure. Strawberry road.
Brett Dennen, live on KCRW. These are songs from the new album, Por Favor. He's headed over to the El Rey Theater tonight. We're going to have tickets to give away to KCRW members in a bit. And then looks like down near San Diego, the Belly Up in, where is that?
Solana Beach.
Solana Beach. That is Sunday night, I believe. Okay. Well,
You
always.
giving away tickets to that too?
No,
Oh.
we have
Bummer.
tickets just for the El Rey Theater, but just giving people a heads up.
All right, I appreciate it.
So, my man, it's
Yes.
always good to see you.
It's
You put a
great to see
smile
you,
on my
man.
face, and I always think of you as just the wild child. You're carefree. You have an optimism that's infectious. I think of you as the dude in flip flops and a guitar. And are you wearing flip flops right now?
I am barefoot now, but I was wearing flip flops outside.
Barefoot. There you go. But I gather this album was inspired by some, difficulties and emotional baggage. And I don't want to pry,
Yeah, you
but
can if you want. But
well, do you care to
I-
elaborate?
Yeah. There is actually a song where I don't think we're gonna play it today, but there is a song on the record where I do say like everybody thinks I'm a happy man, a silly man, but I feel things pretty intensely.
Yeah.
Always have, and I've always been really quiet about it. And music has always been a way to deal with it. Art too, I paint and draw. Around this time last year, I wasn't feeling good. My self-esteem was really low, and I wasn't inspired to make music. And so the thing that I normally lean on to feel good about myself and to feel confident, that wasn't providing for me. And I was getting really sick as well. It was a total bummer. I mean, I was crying all the time, and I was taking a lot of time alone. I was by myself a lot up in the mountains in Northern California. I mentioned that place earlier, right before we played Strawberry Road. I mean, I think I come from a lot of what you hear in my music comes from a very beachy Venice, California sound, but it's hard for me to write here just because it's such a sunny, beautiful place. I need to get away, and I knew I needed to write, so I was up there trying to write, but I couldn't, and I really need to just deal with whatever it was that was going on. And so I thought it was an opportunity to really get intimate and strip the songs down and to just my only goal was to just bare my soul and admit that I was having a hard time.
Yeah,
and that's what most of the songs are about.
Hence the title in this case,
Yeah, por favor could mean please, but I mean it in a way where, it sounds festive, and if you come see us, you'll see we put party flags everywhere, but I think of it also as like asking for help or for mercy.
What was there a moment, kind of a switch, or even a song that represented the beginning of this album chapter?
Yeah, it was the song we just played, Strawberry Road. Just because I think that song is just about here I am all by myself in the middle of some kind of struggle, and I can't seem to find my way out, and that's all right, And I was feeling like I put a lot of pressure on myself when I sit down to write. And once I wrote that song, I said, okay, I think I'm gonna make a record like this that is introspective, but it's kind of like a rainy day, feel good make you feel good record.
And, you know, the other day I opened the show with Make It Crazy,
Yeah.
which is from your 2008 album,
Right.
Hope for the Hopeless. And I think of some of the other singles that you've put out, like Comeback Kid and Wild Child and Sydney. And I don't know if I hear that same single. You know, I don't hear, I mean, Cassidy is kind
Yeah.
of there, but were you kind of not so preoccupied with, you know, delivering up something that maybe people expected?
Well, I tell you, I appreciate you. No one's really asked me that before. And the last time I came here, I was promoting Wild Child.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a song that everybody at the label and I work with, they all thought, okay, that's a single. We have something here. And I set myself high expectations for that song. And by the end of the touring and when the whole cycle for the record was finished and I was in that place, that kind of sad, dark place, I just didn't know what to do. And I thought, I don't care. I'm not even going to what if I make a record that nobody's ever going to play on the radio? Like, I hoped somebody would play it on the radio because I'd love to have a career and play shows and live the life that I've gotten accustomed to, but I can't put that kind of pressure on myself now. So I didn't have any of those. None of the songs sounded like radio to me. And even Cassidy, when we recorded it, it's the album version's over 4 minutes, and when I wasn't thinking of it, it just came last minute.
Yeah.
Somebody had the idea, why don't we work this one? I really think this album doesn't have a standout song. I think it's a whole piece of work that is probably going to take a while for people to get into. But I think if you're patient with it and you just open up when you listen and let yourself get into it, I think you find that it's very intimate and it's very personal. And I think my fans, at least, will think of it as one of my best pieces.
Yeah, I mean, you're at that point in your career, because what number album is this?
This is 6, man.
This is 6. So you have your audience, and you can do that now. But you know what's interesting is I noticed you worked with a producer. So you came into the studio with all these songs. And the producer, I'm not familiar with him, but I saw his credits are all these kind of...
You are familiar with him when you read his credits.
Yeah, his credits are like these high-profile, you know, alt-country and country success stories. And so one would assume that his sort of input would be to try to shape these songs into something, you know, for radio or for mass consumption.
Yeah, he's Dave Cobb is he's keeps real quiet about whatever his ambition is. I think when I rolled into the studio, that's where I met him, was day one of working together. And I think he understood that I was going through something, or maybe, you know, my manager or somebody told him, like, Brett's in a tough spot. But I think he sensed it or he felt it, and he just sort of stayed out of the way, and he was really quiet about how he wanted the songs to be shaped, and he just wanted everything to happen naturally. We didn't do any rehearsing, and we just tracked everything really quickly. But he does, I mean, he's the guy for this new alt, whatever people calling it, outlaw, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, but whatever that is, he's the man to go to for that. But he comes from a rock and roll, Brit rock, singer-songwriter background, and he's a huge Paul Simon fan, and I am as well. And so I think he was definitely the right guy for the record, and he just knows how to get that great warm feeling sound that I knew I wanted to get, but I wasn't really feeling that way.
Out on the road, as you've been playing, have you been mixing it up with some of the older stuff, or are you just playing the new album?
That's a great question, because we started playing out mostly the new album. We do all 10 songs and then throw in some old ones. And I think we're going to change that up because it's hard to keep people engaged. They'll just go crazy when we play Wild Child, and then we'll play another song, and they'll just stare at me like, do I like this or not? I don't know if I like it or not.
Yeah.
So tonight at the El Rey and beyond, we're gonna mix it up more.
Throw 'em a bone.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Well, we just want you to be you, man. So
Yeah.
we're happy that you're here and looking forward to the show to help everyone get into the long holiday weekend frame of mind and head into your second set for us. Everybody stay tuned. We got tickets for the show tonight at the El Rey. Our guest live in studio, Brett Dennen.
Cool. Ready? Cassidy, there's reggae music playing on the beach. New moon tonight, and there isn't a cloud in the sky. Grab your Swiss zombie knife and the blanket and meet me outside. Yeah, come on, Cassidy. The things I lean on are slippery, but I know I love you and you make it so hard to leave. But I'll keep loving you till I'm only a memory. We spend our whole lives moving on, reaching out for loving arms. The night is young, come out with me, Cassidy, with the ocean in your hair. Come out with me, Cassidy. I'll be tangled up tonight, but tomorrow I'll be up in the air. Come on, county line. There's crazy waves down from Caroline, and all the smoke hung in the air while the sun was setting. You said it looked just like an oil spill in the heavens. Don't say baby, well, you got that anxious feeling, I can tell. You're getting antsy, let's go up to Neptune's net and have a drink, and plan the trip somewhere to a beach on a magazine. Spend my whole life moving on, reaching out for loving arms. The night is young, come out with me, Cassidy, with the ocean in your hair. Come out with me, Cassidy. I'll be tangled up tonight, but tomorrow I'll be up in the air, Cassidy. I love the feeling of sand on my feet, salt on my skin. You say you never wear clothes again if you didn't have to. You know I can't really be that free, but I sure would like to. Show me, show me, show me love. No one else can make me open up the way you do. I was living in my own little prison. I used to decorate the walls that kept me in. We spend our whole lives moving on, reaching out for loving one of the things we didn't talk about in the interview was that a lot of these songs are inspired by some of the trips I've been on. Like that Bonfire song was on Kilimanjaro. And this next song was inspired by a little vacation my girlfriend and I had in Zanzibar. All right. Wait, nope. I'm lying. Let's do it anyways. Can we do it? You're on the piano. It's called Another Life. Cages in the market buying moves. For the girls back home, the boys yell Bravo and say Assalamu alaikum. Up on the roof drinking dawas, where the tourists flock, they're popping their collars and talk of their travels over the soft rock. Maybe in another life, maybe in another life, I was your lover. Maybe in another life, scaffolding invades a cathedral, shackles in a hole in the yard, posted the altar, the cross from the tree where they buried his heart, lost in the maze of doorways, and cold rag the flag of the slave trade that sits behind the glass. Maybe in another life, maybe in another life, we can start over. Maybe we'll get it right. Maybe in another life, maybe in another life, we'll know forgiveness. Maybe in another life. Down a long and lonely cove, she goes waiting out there. There's a tide is low. I'm contemplating this gift of failure and the truth of the feeling in my bones. Back in the market buying moves. We'll be leaving soon. The smell of cinnamon follows us back into our room. Dusk falls over the island, salt water in her hair. My love is shimmering, pretty as a call to prayer. Maybe in another life, maybe in another life, I was your lover. Maybe I was your wife. Maybe in another life, maybe in another life, we can start over. Maybe in another life, maybe in another life, maybe in another life, maybe in another life, we can start over. Yeah. Cool. Whenever you are on the outside and need a little compassion, don't know the ground you're stepping on, and you're a long way down from where you're standing. reach out your hand. I will make it easier and forever by your side. All apart, I'll be on your side. There is a radiation that's been mistaken, an invisible thread between us all. So here I am, full of mistakes, caught in a hologram, a wonder wall. Reach out your hand. I will make it easier and forever by your side. Or apart, I'll be on your side. When nothing left is broken and you hear the calling, I'll be the love that liberates. And you fly away, I'll run below you. You won't owe me anything. Reach out your hand. I will make it easier and forever by your side. All apart, I'll be on your side.
Brett Dennen is our guest in studio. His new album is Por Favor, just out. We actually have download copies. They're download codes for the new album to give away right now, along with tickets for the big show tonight at the El Rey Brett Dennen Live. If you haven't won a giveaway from us in the past 90 days, then give us a call to win the album and tickets at 877-600-5279. These tickets and download codes for the album available to our current members only. They're non-transferable. Good luck. 877-600-5279. Okay, my friend, you have an encore for us?
We'd love to play an encore.
Well, I will leave you here.
Okay.
Always great to see you. And
Man, I love you. Thank you.
I love you too. And have fun tonight at the El Rey and Sunday at the Belly Up in Solana Beach.
Mm-hmm. We
All
will.
right. Thank you, man.
Okay, we're going to take you out with an old song. There ain't no reason things are this way. It's how they always been and they intend to stay. I can't explain why we live this way. We do it every day. Preachers on the podium speaking the saints, prophets on the sidewalk begging for change, old ladies laughing from the fire escape, cursing my name. I got a basket full of lemons and they all taste the same. A window in a pigeon with a broken wing. You could spend your whole life working for something just to have it taken away. And people walk around pushing back their debts, wearing paychecks like necklaces and bracelets, talking about nothing, not thinking about death. Every little heartbeat, every little breath. People walk a tightrope on a razor's edge, carrying their hurt and hatred and weapons. It could be a bomb or a bullet or a pen or a thought or a word or a sentence. There ain't no reason things are this way. It's how they always been and they intend to stay. I don't know why I say the things I say, but I say them anyway. Love will come and set me free. Love will come and set me free. I know it will. Love will come and set me free. I do believe love will come and set me free. Yes, it will. Prison walls still standing tall. Some things never change at all. You keep on building prisons, gonna fill them all. Keep on building bombs, gonna drop them all. Working your fingers bare to the bone, breaking your back, make you sell your soul. Like a lung that's filled with coal, suffocating slow. The wind blows wild and I may move, but politicians lying, I am not fooled. Cause you don't need no razor, no a three-piece suit to argue the truth. Hair on my skin and the world under my toes, slavery stitched to the fabric of my clothes. Chaos and commotion wherever I go. Love I try to follow. Love will come and set me free. Love will come and set me free. I know it will. Love will come and set me free. I do believe love will come and set me free. Yes, it will. There ain't no reason things are this way. It's how they always been and they intend to stay. I can't explain why we live this way. We do it every day.